U.S. Immigration Attorney Sarah Wyngaard with 3A Immigration Services. Today we're talking about one of the most overlooked but legally critical parts of your H-2B process, and that's your recruitment report. So once your H-2B filing is approved by the DOL, you're then put into recruitment to try to find U.S. workers. Now this will last at least 15 business days, and at the end of it, you will then file a recruitment report with the DOL to prove whether or not you were able to find U.S. workers for your job. Now, in the vast majority of cases, an employer will be able to show that they were not able to find enough workers for the job, and then they will be approved to bring in the number of workers that they have requested. Okay, so what's included in this recruitment report? So first up, the total number of U.S. applicants for your job. You need to include that in there. You need to put in every applicant's name and their contact information, whether they were hired or rejected, and if they were rejected, you really want to be specific about the job-related reason why they were rejected. And this is very important. You need to be very clear in your paperwork. You don't just say you didn't hire him or her because they weren't a good fit. Now that's not going to cut it. You need to explain exactly why the person wasn't qualified. I don't know. I mean, maybe they didn't meet an experience requirement you had, maybe three months of experience, and they didn't have it. Maybe they weren't available full time, or maybe they couldn't perform the physical duties. Those are all valid reasons why. Now, you do need to contact every U.S. applicant. I tell my clients at least 3 times. I try by phone, text, or email. Now, this demonstrates a good faith effort to try to hire American workers, which is a requirement for the H-2B program. And here's the danger. If your reason for rejections on your paperwork are vague or incomplete, the DOL can pause your case and ask for clarification, which then delays your certification by days, even weeks. And you got to remember that in H-2B world, every day counts. Once your DOL certification is issued, you still need to file your I-129 petition with USCIS. But here's the problem. The H-2B visa cap can be reached before you get there, especially if you lose time during the recruitment stage. Now, this is why we're always racing the clock with H-2Bs. You got to get that certification fast and get your petition in front of USCIS before all the visas are gone. Another important thing about this recruitment report is the employer attestation. Now, at the end of your report, you'll sign a legal attestation confirming that all the required steps were completed, all applicants were treated fairly, and that you're complying with the H-2B rules. Now, this is really important. You got to remember that this document is signed under penalty of perjury, and the DOL does take that quite seriously. Alrighty, at 3A Immigration, we'll guide you through every step of the process, including the recruitment step. We will help you with tracking contacts, managing documentation, and keeping your case on schedule. So give us a call. Let's get started on your H-2Bs.